But that's the end of the third over. Another successful over for the SM18. 12 runs coming off that one. 3 overs done. It's 32 for the loss of no wicket. Shardul into the attack once again. Good first over from him. Just 5 runs. That's what he gave in his first over. Needs to continue this with the same momentum and with the same aggression here. The Royal Challengers need a couple of wickets here to stem the flow of runs. Amar and Bhanudas are taking the game away from them. Good delivery, wide given by the umpire. Wicketkeeper not too happy with that decision. 34 runs on the board for the SM18. What a good power play this has been for them so far. Good delivery once again. Just outside that off stump. Probing line to a right hander. Will get a single though. Amar has done the smart thing by picking up a single off a good delivery. That's a sign of a really good batsman. Brings back Bhanudas on strike. Good delivery, slightly fuller, and he drives that one through the offside. Beautifully played by Bhanudas. There was a fielder in the deep, especially stationed for this very shot. But he found the gap. He found the boundary ropes as well, did Bhanudas. Full and wide on that occasion from Shardul, just erring in his length. Wanted to be a touch more shorter and on the good length side. Ends up being much more fuller and gives away the boundary. Once again, this time, this is exactly the length that he should be bowling, especially with the slip in place. A good comeback from Shardul after being hit for a boundary. Seven runs off this over now. Still 2 balls left. Good delivery. This is the line and the length that he should be targeting to bowl. He's found good success. Final delivery of the over. Fuller length, drives that one once again. No chance for the fielder in the deep once again. 2 boundaries in exactly the same spot from Bhanudas as he ends the over in style. What could have been a good over turns out to be an expensive one for the Royal Challengers. 11 runs coming off it. 4 overs done. It's 43 for none. Brilliant start by the two openers. Both Bhanudas and Amar into the 20s. Bhanudas striking at 200. Amar striking just a shade under 200. No slip in place for Amar now. Sushil coming in to bowl the fifth over as well. He's been very expensive, none for 27 in his two. Beautifully bowled, just feeling for the ball there. Should have rather left that one. It's been very, very good stuff from the SM18 in the first four overs. They've dominated proceedings here in Sangli. Short and wide and slashes hard on the offside. Easy pickings for the batsman. Well, well, well. Sushil is just not finding the right areas to bowl. He's conceding fours and sixes on the offside, and so much of room on that occasion by Sushil. He could have just gone for that. 4 runs off the second delivery of the over. You can see the confidence building for Amar now. He's 26 of 16. Striking really well. Hitting the middle of the bat more often than not. Current run rate more than 10 runs an over. Yet again, good delivery, but good quick single taken. Smart batting this from Amar. Really, really smart batting. The SM18 Cricket Academy. What a start for them. Shot, gets a top edge and gets a boundary as well. He was not in control of the shot, was Bhanudas, but still he'll accept the result. Good result there for the right-hander. It was a good shot delivery, surprised Bhanudas. But he got some bat on that one. And with the shorter boundary behind the wicket keeper, that was always flying towards the boundary. 50 is up with that 4 as well. 15, some quick time in just 28 balls. Well, that will be a no ball. The second short ball off the over. Bowler is not too happy with that decision. Still having a chat with the umpire there. Second short delivery of the over. Called as a no ball by the umpire, rightfully so. It's a free hit for the batsman. Bhanudas has free license to go after the bowling. Beautifully played, no surprises whatsoever. Gives himself room and smashes that one on the offside for another boundary. Well, 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 the worries continue. Short and wide. Made room for himself actually on that occasion, did Bhanudas. It's 28 of just 13 now. They're on the roll here. 14 runs off this over already with a ball to go. Shot. Once again, this time not getting the connection that he desired. Well, another successful over. None for 41 in his 3 for Sushil. 5 overs done. It's 57 for no wicket. Final over of the power play now. Crucial juncture in this game. Another medium pacer running in. First change apart from the new ball bowlers, to be very honest, Nilesh. Bowling the final over of the power play. It won't be easy. Amar and Bhanudas are well set in the center. Here comes Nilesh. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. Looks like he takes a double step. Not someone whom you can expect that pace from. Certainly, line and length is what you can expect from Nilesh. Full toss, hits that one on the onside. There is a fielder there. Will make sure that the ball does not go towards the boundary. Will just be a single. Brings back Bhanudas. In fact, Amar on strike. Missed opportunity, to be very honest, from the fielder at square leg. Now that has been deposited out of the park. Is it a six? It certainly looked like so. Have to wait for the confirmation by the umpire. Yes, it is a six. Beautifully played, a full toss. All he had to do was get some bat on that one and easily played for a huge maximum on the leg side. First six for Bhanudas. He moves on to 34 of just 15 now. 8 runs off the first two deliveries. Nilesh has had a horrific start to his spell. SM18 are already 65 runs on the board. Drives that one well. But they take the quick single as well. This is good running between the wickets by the two batsmen. It's been a treat to watch these two play. Both these two openers have ensured that they don't face dot deliveries. Only 5 dot deliveries in the 36, in the 33 deliveries so far. Full toss once again. It's up in the air. Has he connected that one well? Yes, he has. He's asking for the no ball as well from the square leg umpire, thinking it was too high. He gets a six there. 15 runs coming off the first 4 balls of Nilesh. The woes continue for the Royal Challengers. Amar is playing catch up now. Flicks that one on the onside. Should be at least a couple of runs, if not more. He's pierced the gap beautifully there, Amar. What a shot that was. Pure timing on that occasion from the right-hander. There was the slightest of gaps between deep mid-wicket and mid-on. And he found the gap so beautifully. Only timing on that occasion from the bat of Amar. Nilesh has no answers to this onslaught. Final delivery of the over left. End of the over. 6 overs, the power play done. The SM18 Cricket Academy 76 for the loss of no wickets after the power play. What a good power play for the batting side. The team in blue completely enjoyed things. Royal Challengers. Bhanudas 35 of 16, Amar 38 of 21. It's coming over the wicket, the left arm spinner Santosh now. Spin introduced for the first time in this match. Bhanudas, the batsman on strike. Well, that's been given a no ball. I wonder why. He's chucking the ball, it seems. He's coming around the wicket now with a free hit to the batsman Bhanudas. Shot third man in place. My word, that's another no ball. It's up in the air, but it's a no ball for sure. And they've taken the single as well. Let's have a look at the replay once again. Yes, this time the arm was rotated properly. It was a no ball. Bhanudas smashing that one but hitting it up in the air. Goes for the big shot. It's a full toss. One bounce towards the fielder at long on. Full toss once again. He smashed that one. Picked the bones out of that. He's not going to miss out on a full toss there. Santosh hasn't really bowled a convincing delivery yet. All have been really wavered from him. A full toss, which Amar accepts with open arms. Beautifully played. Yes, it was a full toss, but he still had to hit that one to get the maximum result, and he did the same. Good delivery this from Santosh once again. 45 of 23 for Amar. He's on course for a really good half century here. SM18 already 85 runs on the board for them. Drives that one. There is a fielder present. No runs taken by Bhanudas on that occasion. Bhanudas as well, 36 of 20. Batting with some power. Finally, we see a dot ball in this innings. Edged and taken. Brilliant catch this by the fielder running in from point. You can see the smiles on their faces. It's a big, big wicket and a big moment in this game. Santosh has dismissed the well set Bhanudas. Was wide off the off stump, went for the big shot and a diving catch. It's never easy, those catches to judge when you're diving in front of them. First wicket down, it's 86 for 1. Final delivery of the over for Santosh. Suyog is the new batsman in, replacing Bhanudas. What a good opening partnership, worth 86 runs. First wicket partnership. Here's Santosh bowling the final delivery. Full toss and he smashes that one. The left-hander opens his account with a beautiful shot on the onside. Well, if you bowl a full toss, any batsman would take advantage of that one. Suyog opens his account with a boundary. Score 90 for 1 after 7. Let's have a look at that shot once again. Beautiful timing there from Suyog. Finding the gap on the onside. It was a full toss, yes, but he still had to put it out of the park. It's never easy as a new batsman, even to hit the full tosses, to be very honest. And a good, juicy full toss to him so that he could open his account. Good stuff this for the SM18 Cricket Academy. They're on roll here. Doesn't look like they're going to stop anytime soon. Shashank is the new bowler in. Amar just nudges the ball into the gap on the onside, straight towards the fielder at long on. Shashank is a tall, conventional off spin bowler. Let's see if he can provide any solutions to these problems of the Royal Challengers. It's getting quite tough to regulate the flow of runs, especially with the right hand left hand combination now. It's gonna keep on getting tougher. Good delivery this time around by Shashank. Batsman had to dig that one out. Smart piece of bowling by the spinner. As I said, they need a wicket out of somewhere. They need the wicket of Amar, and if possible, another couple of wickets in quick succession. Goes for the big shot. Is that a missed stumping? That was very close to the stumps, that's for sure. Just have to wait and watch the replay once again to see if it was a missed stumping. The bowler's reaction certainly said that there was something in that delivery. Looking to sweep that one. An appeal from the wicket keeper, but the ball is racing towards the boundary. Let's wait for the umpire's signal. I think he signaled that as runs. So it came right out of the bat. Suyog gets 4 runs under his name. No, in fact, he's given that leg buys. Runs matter the most for the SM18. There are already 95 runs on the board. Dot delivery from Shashank. He's bowled well so far, except that boundary. Final delivery of the over now. Current run rate at 12 runs and over. Short delivery. He goes for the big shot. Don't know how he's ended up hitting that one towards third man, but he's got a boundary there nonetheless. I think it hit the inside half of the bat. In fact, the umpire has given that as wides. It hit the wicketkeeper's gloves and it went for a boundary. So, with those five wides, the 100 is up for the SM18. And with the 100 up, still have a delivery left in the eighth over, the quickest to get to the 100 mark. Drives that one, should just be a dot ball, and it is a dot ball. End of the over, another successful over for the batting side. 10 runs coming off it. The score after 8 overs, 100 for 1. Time for Santosh to continue. The spinner not been the best. In fact, it's time for a new spinner to come on. It's Vicky who will bowl. Vicky bowling to Amar. First delivery. Flicks that one easily on the onside. Should just be the single, and it is just a single. What a start this has been for the SM18, reaching the triple figure mark in just 8 overs. What a boost that might have provided to all the other batsmen to follow as well. All they have to do is just go for the big hits straight away. Already posted a really comfortable total on the board. Looks to play that one on the offside. Gets another single, does the left-hander Suyog this time around. Suyog batting on 4 of 6. Amar on the other hand, 47 of 25. Goes for the big shot. He's hit that one straight. And he's hit that one straight as an arrow for a maximum. What a way to bring up the half century for Amar. Flight delivery, a loopy delivery from Vicky, the leg spinner. Didn't spin that much. It was much more fuller than the batsman would have expected. He smashed that one. The umpire signals a maximum for Amar. And with that maximum, there you go, raises his bat. 53 of just 26 for Amar. Will look to continue. He look to score big. Picks up a single this time on the onside. This is smart batting after reaching the half century. Doesn't want himself to get carried by the emotions of the half century there. Two deliveries left in the over. This time he'll be bowling to the left-hander with the leg spinner. So you can see what he's trying to do. He's rotating the strike, giving much of the strike to his partner Amar. Final delivery of the over. The right-hander on strike. Short and wide. He slaps that one on the offside. There is protection in the deep. And it will stay as a single. End of another good over for the SM18. 11 runs came of that. After 9, it's 4 ones on the board. 1-1-1 for 1. They're persisting with spin here. Pace has gone for runs. Even spin has gone for runs so far. Have no other option left but to continue with the bowlers that they have. Short and wide this time around once again. Not given as a wide by the umpire. Just inside the guideline. Lucky enough for the bowler Shashank. Gave away 6 runs plus the leg byes in his first over. Worked along well by the right-hander Amar to rotate the strike to Shashank. What a good toss to win for the SM18 Cricket Academy, winning the toss, electing to have a bat first. Current run rate of 12 runs and over. It's not just been brutal hitting, it's been sensible batting on occasions as well by this team in blue. So hits that one on the onside. Should at least be a single. Yes, it is. 3 deliveries left in the over. Shashank has looked the best out of the spinners so far. Don't want to speak too soon, but still got a lot of overs left. Cuts that one straight towards the fielder at point. No runs taken. A rare dot delivery. In fact, a couple of dot deliveries in this over. It's quite rare to see in this innings. Short and wide once again, looking to cut that one. Will end up just being a single. In fact, it's a misfield and the ball travels towards the boundary. This is exactly not what the Royal Challengers want at this moment. What could have been just a single? The pressure was building in this over. With that single, it would have been just 3 runs off the over with a ball to go. Now it turns out to be 6 runs off the over with a ball to go. Shashank will be disappointed by that fielding effort at deep extra cover. 60 of 32 from Amar. Short delivery worked along well on the onside. The bowlers chasing behind the ball. Will just be that single. They're going along well at the halfway stage in the first innings. SM18 are 118 for 1. Drinks break here in Sangli at the Pro Gully Championship. Can catch all the live action on Gully 91. Live from Sangli. What a tournament this is turning out to be. Certainly entertainment at its peak. Here comes Vicky, the leg spinner, once again into the attack. Flicks that one, Amar. Should just be a single, but ends up giving a boundary once again. My word, the fielding has been pathetic from the Royal Challengers today. They've given away at least 15 runs through their fielding, and the bowler is not at all impressed by that effort. Another single, what could have been, turns out to be a boundary. This is poor stuff. You need to compliment your bowler, especially when they're going for so many runs. It's really tough as a bowler to keep your calm under these circumstances when your fielders aren't supporting you. Really tough for them, isn't it? Two deliveries of this over. 5 runs already for the SM18. Vicky once again, he's looked good with his leg spinners. Needs to produce a wicket taking delivery or two just to apply some pressure. Suyok goes for the big hit this time. Smashed that one, but straight towards the fielder at long gone. I think they're gonna check whether the foot was touching the boundary line. Let's have a look once again. The umpire wants to check whether the foot was touching the white line just to make sure that everything's all right. Still awaiting for the final confirmation. It has been given as just a single. Goes for the big hit this time. It's the right hander. Fielder well situated. Every time the ball goes into the deep, you feel that a boundary is coming. Every time the bowler runs into bowl, you feel that a boundary is going to come. Such has been the aggressive nature of the batsman today. Gone for the big hits. This time, once again, has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Finally, the boundary came on two consecutive occasions. The batsman could not find the gap, but this time, Suyog, with the aggressive route, goes for the big shot, does not connect that one well, does not hit the middle of the bat, but gets enough to take the ball towards the boundary. Another misfield. 11 runs off this over, already with the ball to go. Sweeps that one. Is a fielder in the deep once again. That will be 12 runs off the over. What a way to end the over. 12 coming off it after 11. The score is 130 for the loss of one. The Royal Challengers have a lot of worries. Captain is quite worried at the moment, understandably so. Continuing with some more spin. Runs are flowing here for the SM18. Their running between the wickets has been magnificent as well. Another misfield and they'll take the runs off the overthrow as well. Nothing's going right for the Royal Challengers Bank for the Royal Challengers. With this rate, they're easily gonna get towards the 220 mark. Will the SM18? The bowling has not been on top of the mark here today from the Royal Challengers. They've made full use of that, have the SM18. It's that one down the ground. Powerfully hit. Good fielding in the deep to stop that one from going towards the boundary because the ball was travelling at some good pace. Goes for the big shot. And some good fielding in the deep yet again. Look at the current run rate, 12 runs and over. They're reaching 240 if they continue to go at this rate, and especially with wickets in hand, they should be targeting more than 220 for sure. Flicks that one on the onside. Use of the wrists and the bottom hand from Amar on that occasion. He's batting superbly on 69 of just 38. Almost hitting that 200 strike rate. Suyog on 14 of 13, complimenting him well, giving him the strike, rotating it occasionally. It's that one on the offside. He says, let me have some more of this batting as well. Slight misfield once again, and the ball goes towards the boundary. Suyog says, let me take the baton in my own hands. That was short. He gave himself room, and with the left-hander's elegance, that shot looked even better. 11 runs off this over so far with a couple of deliveries to go. Already breached that 141 mark. It'll be interesting to see how much more they can score off these middle overs and then the death overs as well. Should be another wide. And the keeper got a glove on that one. So wide +2, I think, is what it will be. I think Amar has said to Suyog that he wants to strike. Wide +1, the umpire's decision. Amar will be on strike. You can see the fielder on the offside, just taking shelter. It's hot conditions here. That's been flicked and easy pickings for another boundary. This is very poor bowling from Rohit. 17 runs off his first 5 balls. Really poor bowling on the pads. All he had to do was get some wood on that one. And he did get a lot of wood on that one. The ball travels quickly towards the boundary. 73 of 39 for Amar now. Final delivery of the over to go. Last ball of the over for Rohit. Late cuts that one. And a quick single to finish off. 18 runs coming off that over. 12 overs done. The SM18 are 149 for the loss of 1 wicket. Well, no doubts as to which of the camp is the happier one. It's of course the blue camp, which will be elated by the performance of their two batsmen. Bhanudas and Amar, the two openers, got their team off to an amazing start, and then Suyog has joined Amar out in the middle. Amar has not stopped hitting the ball ever since. 74 of 40 for the right hander and 18 of 14 for the left hander as well, Suyog. Shardul is the new bowler into the attack, none for 16 in his 2 overs. Cuts that one and does not get the middle of the bat there. He'll have to get in a couple of quiet overs at least to get some pressure on the batsman, because at the moment there is absolutely no pressure. Dot ball is like the rarest. A misfield there at long off, and the ball races towards the boundary. Well, the boundaries are flowing like singles today. Smashes that one. It was hit so hard that it went past the bowler and then the fielder at long off as well. Right through his legs. 150 comes up now for the SM18 Cricket Academy. Goes for the big shot on the onside. Connects that one, but there is protection in the deep. Will be at least a couple of runs. Yes, it is. 2 runs for Amar. Takes him into the 80s. They're looking for the extra run off the overthrow. Amar says no to that. No unnecessary risks required at the moment for the SM18. Looks to go for the big shot. It's on the onside. Well fielded by the fielder at long on. Two balls left off the over, none for 23 for the right arm off spinner Shardul, who's coming around the wicket to the left-hander. This will be a much more desired matchup for the spinner, as he can turn the ball away from the left-hander. Beautifully bowled. Stump to stump line. Good grip on that one as well. Sweeps it. And it's right into the middle of the three fielders who are converging to get towards the ball. He'll take 2 runs and that will be the end of the over. 9 runs coming off that one. 13 done. It's 157 for 1. Amar 81 of 44 on strike. Will be Shashank to bowl. Short delivery smashed on the onside. It's in the gap. Yes, it is. Easy pickings for another boundary. You can't be bowling short to a man who's in such form. 85 of 45 for the right-hander Amar. And he's batting with some confidence. These boundaries are really hurting the Royal Challengers. Haven't got any momentum to pick up a wicket whatsoever. No build up of dot deliveries. No pressure being applied. Not even a single good delivery, if I can say that, by the spinners so far. They've all travelled around the park. It's just been all SM18 in this innings. Cuts it and cuts it well. Beautifully played. Back to back boundaries for Amar. He moves into the 90s now. Plays that one so late. Have a look at that. One of the best qualities of an opener is if he can play the ball late against the spinners. It's a superb batting from the right hander. Well deserved boundary for him here. Goes for the big shot, hits it on the onside. Another boundary. Three boundaries on the trot from the bat of Amar. Once again, shot this time coming around the wicket to the right hander. He slapped that ball into the gap. It's in between long on and deep mid wicket. Both the fielders had no chance. At least the long on player tried to reach towards the ball. The mid wicket player or the mid wicket fielder was just gazing at the ball. He knew right when it came out of the bat that it was going to be a boundary. 12 runs of the first three, another side change for the bowler coming over the wicket. Goes for the big shot. Has he connected that one well? No, he hasn't. Is it a dropped catch? My word, we'll have to wait and watch at the replay. Yes, it is a wicket. Went for the big shot, Amar, on that occasion. It really wasn't required to hit that one in the air. I would say a missed opportunity for him to get towards his 100. Big shot. The deep mid wicket fielder takes control and just teases the boundary rope. Not sure if that was a good idea. But what a knock from Amar comes to an end. 93 of 48 for the right hander. He's taken his team into a very comfortable position to win this match already, with not even the first half of the match being completed. It's 169 for 2. Second wicket down for SM18, courtesy Shashank. It's been very expensive. Has finally delivered in the form of a wicket. New batsman in Vaibhav. Suyog will be the aggressor from now on, is what I feel. He'll give Vaibhav some time to settle in while he targets the bowlers from the other end. Two balls left in the over. Not sure what they're waiting for. Weber one strike. Here we go. Good delivery. Dot ball to start off. Final delivery of the over for Shashank. It's been a successful over. Yes, he's conceded 12, but he's picked up the key wicket of Amar. Both Amar and Bhanudas were influential. That's a wicket. Another one bites the dust. Shashank produces the outside edge. And a big, big moment in this game yet again. Vaibhav has been dismissed for a duck. SM18 after the end of 14 overs are 169 for the loss of 3. Six more overs to go. 36 deliveries left. Can they breach that 240 mark in these 6 overs remaining? They'll have to go at the same rate that they've been going throughout the innings. So, not at all a big task. Can the new batsman continue doing the same? Saurabh is the new man in. Suyog will keep strike for the moment against Shardul. Here we go. Shardul bowling his final over. None for 25 in his 3. It's that one straight. No chance for the bowler. Gives a valiant dive to stop the ball but couldn't. Once again, easing into the drive. Gets off the mark, does Saurabh. Dealing in singles at the moment in this over. Slaps that one hard once again. Two left-handers at the crease now for the SM18 Cricket Academy. One of them is set at 22 of 18 and the other one has just walked into the middle. They'll be looking to bowl as many off spinners as possible to these two left-handers. Looks to go for the sweep shot. Does not get much connection on that one. To wait for the umpire's signal. They'll get runs off the overthrow as well. Bonus run off the overthrow. Well, that's a boundary. It's been expensive, has Shardul. None for 35. Let's have a look at the boundary once again. The first one from the bat of Saurabh. Full toss. He was not going to miss out on that one. Christmas has arrived early for these batsmen. They're getting full tosses. This time played well by the left-hander towards the fielder. A deep mid-wicket for a single. Final delivery of the over. 180 is up. Goes for the big shot. Suyog. He's hit that one up in the air. Falls short of the fielder at long off. Will be another single. End of over number 15. It's 181 for 3. Time for some more spin. They're persisting with it, especially against the two left-handers. Why not? Might just be another good ploy here. Looking to late cut that one, missing it completely. Shashank into his final over now. So you're 23 of 20. Current run rate just below 12 runs and over. Inside out, hits that one in the gap. Beautifully played from Suyog. What a shot that was. Looked so elegant as it came out of the bat. Superbly timed and superbly placed as well into the gap. Front foot forward, presenting the straight face of the bat. Finds the gap perfectly. Shashank not too happy by the field placement, it seems. Whenever you feel that a couple of dot deliveries have come, the SM18 come up with a boundary. Short delivery, smash that one up in the air. Should be a couple of runs. In fact, they've just taken the single, not the two, which brings Saurabh on strike. He's faced 3 deliveries so far for his 6. Dealing in singles at the moment are the two left-handers. They're well in sight to reach towards that 240 mark with the late onslaught. 8 runs off this over so far with a delivery to go. Can they make it a big over from here on? More than a 15-run over. Goes for the big shot. It's up in the air. He's not connected that one well. And it's straight into the hands of the wicket-keeper. Big wicket this. Saurabh departs. And Shashank has his 3rd wicket. Out of the 4 wickets fallen, 3 have been taken by Shashank. There you go. Goes for the big hit. The left-hander, Saurabh. Last ball of the over. New batsman will face that last ball. Batsman still hasn't come at the crease. Waiting for the batsman here. Everyone's ready except the batsman. Well, the new batsman in is Saurabh K. Time for some more spin by Vicky. 16 overs done, 188 for 4. Goes for the big shot here, Suyog. It's up in the air. Falls short of the fielder. Should at least be 2 runs if they run well between the wickets. They stand for 1. 17th over going on now. Saurabh K facing his first delivery. Saurabh still not off the mark yet. Needs to find a way to get his first run and rotate the strike to the left-hander who's in business from the other end. Because he's striking the ball quite well is Suyog. Although the strike rate not that much up. Striking it well. Full toss. Goes for the big shot himself, Saurabh. It's not connected that well, but that towards the deep for 2 runs. Gets off the mark at least. Nearing that 200 mark here. The SM18. Still more than 3 overs left. Full toss. Goes for the big shot. Deep square leg. Well positioned. There have been a lot of full tosses and short deliveries by the bowlers of the Royal Challengers today. Bowling has not really been the most clinical from them. Yes, they've picked up wickets occasionally as well. 4 wickets for the for the Royal Challengers Bangalore, in fact. Last 2 balls of the over left. Vicky to bowl his third over out. Presents the straight face. What a beautiful shot that is. You can see what Suyog is trying to do. He's trying to take the innings as deep as possible. 31 of 25 for the left-hander. Plan is quite clear from his end. Final delivery of the 17th over. Full toss. It should be a no ball as well. Help that one on the onside. Yes, it is a no ball and a full toss as well. Easy pickings for Saurabh, and he has a free hit now as well. This is poor bowling. Very, very poor bowling. 12 runs off the over now with that 6 and no ball. And he has a free hit as well to rub salt into the wounds. Well, the 200 comes up with that 6. 200 up for the SM18 Cricket Academy. Still 19 legal deliveries left in the innings. Here comes Vicky. Good Yorker to finish the over off. And they'll take 2 runs. Good running between the wickets. They'll take runs off the overthrows as well. My word, they've taken 3 runs out of nowhere. Exhilarating batting from these two. 17 overs done. It's 2-0-3 for 4. 3 overs to go. 2-0-3 for 4 is the score. Sushil to come back. None for 41 in his 3 overs. He'll try and bowl some spin now. Bowled spacey deliveries in the power play. Went for runs. Now trying something new. Quick single this from Saurabh as he gives the strike to Suyog. Bowling over the wicket to the left-hander as well. Changing the field. Looks to go for the slap. The switch hit does Suyog. The reverse hit. Gets some bat on that one. They won't mind the singles here. But 240 certainly seems to be on. Saurabh 13 of 6. It's a beautiful delivery. Almost hits the stumps there. Pacey spin by Sushil. Not a spinner, but it's bowling spin. Another quick delivery. 2 balls to go. Beautifully played by Saurabh. It's up in the air and straight into the hands of the fielder. Is it a 6 or a wicket? I think it's out. Good catch by the fielder in the deep at deep mid wicket. It's a brilliant wicket. Sushil finally gets his first wicket here. 1 for 43 his figures now with a ball left in his spell. It's been very expensive today. Finally gets a wicket in the wickets column. Don't know what they're waiting for. But the new batsman will come at the crease. Short delivery, looking to hit that one on the onside. And a good catch on the boundary line. Held his control. Last ball off the spell for Sushil. New batsman in Saurabh. Now the right hander looks to go for the big shot. A dot ball to finish for Sushil. 18 overs done. It's 205 for 5. Some more spin. Quicker delivery this. Suyog completely perplexed by the pace that was there on the delivery by Rohit. None for 18 for Rohit. Went for 18 runs in his first over. He's bowling his second one now. Goes for the big shot. And I think he's bowled him. Not sure if it's a stumping or bowled. But Suyog is walking back towards the pavilion. They're getting these wickets now. At least saving in on 20 runs, I feel. What looked like 240 should be restricted to just 220 now. Goes for the big shot, and the wicketkeeper has done a good job. New batsman in Akshay. Two right-handers at the crease now. Good delivery this, not given as a wide by the umpire. Goes for the big shot, it's up in the air. One bounce towards the fielder at long off. That should be a wide. Yes, it is. Finally, the wide given. It's that one on the onside. That's a boundary. A welcome boundary from the bat of Saurabh. Second ball that he's faced only. He's got a boundary here. Final delivery of the 19th now. That should be a no ball here as it landed outside the pitch. This over doesn't seem to end. Wides, no balls. Too many extras by the Royal Challengers today. Free hit. Hits it down the ground. Will just be a single. Looking to take the double, but it wasn't on. 2-1-3 for 6. Final over. A new bowler bowling the final over. It's Anil. Well, that should be a boundary. It is a boundary, I think. They've run two, but I think the umpire will check if it's a boundary or not. 213 runs on the board. It's a big, big total already. SM18 have put on a show here with the bat. Highest score of this tournament so far. And it's going to be very, very hard to breach. Coming over the wicket, they've run three, in fact, 3 runs off the first ball. Goes for the big shot. I think he's bowled him. I think it's hit the stumps. Not quite sure. Yes, it has hit the stumps. So a wicket for Anil off his second delivery. And there you go. First ball that the batsman faces off the final over turns out to be a wicket, hits the stumps, and then goes towards the boundary. 4 balls left. That should be a no ball. It is a no ball. Aslam, the new batsman, in. No ball plus one. Too many extras from the Royal Challengers. Really awful bowling, isn't it? Anil into his first over. 1 for 5 for him. Free hit for Saurabh now. He'll go all in to hit this one through. Here comes Anil. Should be a wide down the leg side. It is a wide down the leg side. The keeper arguing if it touched the pad, but it didn't. Coming around the wicket. Inside edge. Should just be a single. An awkward bounce for the fielder at deep square leg. Will stay as just a single as Aslam is back on strike. 220 runs for 7. 3 balls left. Can they reach 230 in these last 3 balls? Goes for the big shot inside half of the bat. And a misfield. The ball goes towards the boundary. This is certainly not acceptable. We've seen at least 20 to 25 runs given off misfields, 20 to 25 runs given off extras, so 50 runs it adds up to. This is really poor stuff from the Royal Challengers. That should have been stopped right through the gap between his legs. And bowled him. Finally takes the revenge here, Anil. 2 wickets in this over. And where are you going, Saurabh? There's another ball left. Coming around the wicket. Bowling quick and hitting the leg stump. Second wicket for Anil off the over. Yes, he's gone for 11, but he's picked up 2 wickets as well. Good delivery this, and that's a wicket as well. So 3 wickets for Anil in that last over, restricting the SM18 to just 224. What could have been 240 plus is what we were discussing. Turns out to be just 224, and the Royal Challengers Sangli need 225 runs to win in their 20 overs. 3 wickets for Anil in the final over. Lost 9 wickets have the SM18. We'll be back with the second innings in a short while from now. Well, this is the highlights of the first innings. The SM18 winning the toss, electing to have a bat first. An amazing opening partnership between Bhanudas and the other opener. The Royal Challengers were on the back foot from ball one. This was Sushil bowling in his short stuff, and everything that he bowled just travelled to all parts of the ground. Some drop chances, nothing went the Royal Challengers' way today. Lots and lots of drop chances, poor fielding efforts, short bowling, full tosses. Really poor stuff from the Royal Challengers, but some glimmer of hope at the end. Wickets fell from time to time. They lost 9 wickets in total, did the SM18 Cricket Academy. The opening partnership and the first wicket partnership, in fact, the second wicket partnership, were the highlights of this innings before Santosh came in. Santosh gave in a lot of freebies. Almost all bowlers who were tried went for runs. This one was hit straight down the ground. Lots of cut shots as well. You can see those misfields. Flicks on the onside. It's a long ground, mind you, here in Sangli for the Pro Gully Championship. And they used almost all parts of the ground. Short and wide on all occasions. Suyog, the left-hander, played a good knock as well. Fielding was absolutely all over the place for the Royal Challengers today. Spinners came in and spinners traveled to all parts as well. You can see fielding errors in the highlights. Lots of short deliveries as well, but good batting as well from SM18. Yes, we've given a lot of credit. We have to give a lot of credit, in fact, to the batsmen of the SM18 as well. Batted beautifully, kept their calm under pressure, waited for the false deliveries. In fact, made them bowl the short deliveries. And while under pressure, this was the match turning or the innings turning moment, I would say. The difference between a 240 and a 220, that wicket, and then back to back wickets fell. Umpire gave that one out. There was a slight outside edge on that one. The left-hander Saurabh came into bat to join Suyog, smashed a few hefty blows. Some good inside-out shots by Suyog as well, piercing the gap. This time on the offside. Up in the air, this one, and an easy catch by the wicket-keeper. Full tosses, no balls, extras, wides were plenty in this innings as well. Short deliveries travelled for maximums all round the park. Well, the death overs, as you can see, Lots of wickets fell in the death overs, but runs also came. Boundaries did not stop in the death overs. Final over was bowled by Anil, and Anil picked up 3 wickets in the final over of the innings, which was his first over. This was one of the fielding lapses as well. Interestingly, it was Anil's first over and he picked up 3 wickets. This was the second wicket. Where was he hiding all this time? And this one was of the final delivery of the innings, where the batsman got an outside edge and a good catch by the wicketkeeper. 3 wickets for Anil as the SM18 Cricket Academy finish on a 224. Royal Challengers require 225 runs to win in their quota of 20 overs. We'll be back with live action in just a short while from now. Second innings, and Saurabh has started with five wides. Horrific start this for the SM18 Cricket Academy. Just the worst start that they did not want. Sushil and Shardul, the two openers for the Royal Challengers Sangli. Saurabh has given away those five wides down the leg side. Here comes Saurabh to Sushil. Once again. This time an outside edge, was it? No, it's been given a wide by the umpire once again. This time outside the off stump. They'll have to ensure that they get a good start here. A good start is a must. Shouldn't really be starting with extras. This game is quite unpredictable. This time the ball goes very quickly. Good fielding at deep third man. What a good job by the fielder at deep third man. That could have easily been another boundary. Saved well by the fielder. Valiant effort, a good dive as well. Let's have a look at the replay once again. Edged and no slip in place for Saurabh. Ball was travelling. This is good bowling, isn't it, from Saurabh after being gone for those five wides. He's come back well. 7 runs off the first two deliveries now. Required run rate is at 11.1 for the Royal Challengers. They will have to pace their run chase really well. That's what happens in run chases. You can't afford to lose many wickets up front because that will put a dent in the run chase. Wickets are very, very key here as far as Royal Challengers are concerned. Even if they have a slow start with the bat, might just be fine. But wickets are paramount in this format. Here comes Saurabh once again. Good delivery. He's finally found the right length. He's bowling well to the right hander now. Still no runs off the bat from Shardul. He's faced three deliveries. Short delivery this time. He's been given a no ball. Don't know why. Maybe because of the front foot, I guess. Or is it because of the second bounce that Saurabh bowled? Nonetheless, it's a free hit. Free hit for Shardul. Can really free his arms now. Get off the mark. A really good opportunity for him. Slower deliveries bowled him. But my word. Completely deceived him, did Saurabh on that occasion. Shardul had no clue what he was playing. Required run rate 11.4. You can see it's already in that range. So imagine if a couple of good overs are bowled by the SM18 here. Great delivery once again. Shape away from the right hander. Good over and a good comeback after conceding those five wides. First over done. Royal Challengers 8 for none. One Saurabh goes, the other Saurabh comes. Both the Saurabhs taking the new ball here for the SM18 Cricket Academy, one of the renowned academies from Sangli. Left arm seam of Saurabh worked across well by Sushil for a single. It will be important that these two batsmen keep their cool, not get Shardul, who is still not off the mark, will have an opportunity against Saurabh S. Good delivery once again. He finally gets off the mark with a quick single, a direct hit, and things would have been close at the non-striker's end. In fact, he's conceded overthrows. Well, 5 runs given. What should have been just a single turns out to be as 5 runs. They all go into the bowler's scorecard, so the bowler will be mighty disappointed by this fielding effort. Yes, it would have been a close call, but no backup. Certainly being the problem on that occasion. 5 runs, 5 bonus runs, I would say, for the Royal Challengers and for Shardul. This time bowling to Sushil. And this one's carried really, really well. Good bounce on that occasion. We've seen this pitch behave in good ways for the bowler. It's an important phase in this game, isn't it? Power play, while a huge run chase, is such an important phase. Saurabh has really bowled good channels. He's bowled in the area where the right-handers are a bit uncomfortable. He's not given any width on either sides of the batsman. He's bowled stump to stump. That has been one of his characteristics. Good delivery once again. It's a smart bowling from Saurabh. They've put the pipes on, put the brakes on. The Royal Challengers so far. Final delivery of the over. Wide delivery this time down the leg side. He'll have to run again. Another wide. Saurabh is erring in line here. Should be much more on the offside. Just the second over, 15 runs on the board. In fact, 16 runs on the board. Flicked on the onside. It's in the air. A really good shot by Sushil. Great piece of timing on that one. Gets the first boundary off his bat. In fact, the first genuine boundary of the bat, I would say. One was through the overthrows, and this one, particularly a good shot from the bat of Sushil. Just timed that one well. There was a fielder there, but it was much more wider of him. That's why he couldn't stop the boundary. 2 overs done, it's 20 for none. Saurabh coming in to bowl to Shardul now. Goes for the big shot. Shardul, it's up in the air. It's been hit really well. The ball will go towards the boundary. That's a beautiful shot going inside out, hitting it high up in the air and over the inner circle. First boundary, first genuine boundary, I would say, for Shardul now. This is one from the previous over that he got the overthrows from. Short delivery. Couldn't control that one well, Shardul. It's been a good start, solid start from the Royal Challengers as well. The key will be if they can hold up the same momentum for the entirety of the 20 overs. This one was the boundary of the first ball of this over. Beautifully hit by Shardul, in fact. Couple of bounces and the ball trickled towards the boundary. Goes for the big shot. That's huge. Huge shot this. The biggest one of the day for sure. What a shot this from Sushil though. He's picked the bones out of that. Watching the ball like a football apparently. Look at that bat swing. My word. And look at the timing on that one as well. Went high up in the air and long. This is for sure the biggest six today. The biggest one which we've watched. Into the forest straight away. What a confident looking shot this. And look at the non-striker also imitating that shot. That That's how big that shot was. 11 runs of the first three balls. Pressure on the bowler straight away. Fuller length decides to defend that one. The pressure is on the bowler, that's for sure. Such a shot. It certainly deflates all the confidence that you have as a bowler, isn't it? Puts you in a spot. Plays that one well. This time on the offside. Will steal a quick single. Out of that one will Sushil and Shardul. Big shot this. Another boundary for Shardul. What an over this has been. 16 runs came of this over. Slower ball looking to imitate the wicket that he took off the free hit, Saurabh. This time, Shardul watching the ball till the end. Turned out to be a full toss as well. Looks like there's some kind of a delay once again. 36 runs. of the first three. Time for some spin. Spinner comes in to bowl to Sushil here. No runs taken this time. Goes for the big shot, Sushil. Yes, he has got that one well. Boundary after not a long time, this for the Royal Challengers. They need many, many more of those. Short delivery, and he got the treatment. One bounce and into the boundary. Confident looking shot, isn't it? It's oozing in confidence here. Another short delivery hits that one on the offside. Another boundary. No chance for the fielder. Once the ball goes through the infield, absolutely no chance to chase that one down. Back to back boundaries from the bat of Sushil. Sushil now moves to 21 in just 12 balls. This is superb batting. Really superb batting. Not trying to hit the ball hard, just trying to place it into the gaps. Another short delivery cuts that one. Good protection. Good fielding there. Exactly at the circle. That's up in the air. That should be a maximum. Yes, it is. Almost reached the road, that one. What a shot that was. 14 runs off this over already. It is Saurabh who's bowling, but he's bowling it in spin fashion. And 50 is up for the Royal Challengers with that maximum. Nobody's stopping them at the moment. They're going at a current run rate of 13 runs and over. Nudges that one on the onside for a single. Another successful over. 16 came off that one. That 15 came off that one. It's 51 for none after 4. 16 overs more to go. Time for Suyog to come into the attack. Spin of Suyog goes for the big shot, looks for the slog. There is a fielder in the deep. Sushil comes down the wicket. Great fielding there. He stopped 4 runs. Amazing piece of fielding by the fielder at mid-off. That was a boundary. That ball had 4 written all over it. Thanks to the fielder on your screen, jersey number 1. Stopped that one from going towards the boundary. And now what Suyog has done is that he's changed the field as well. He's put the same fielder at long off. Good ball this from Suyog. Really well bowled. Look at the run rates on the bottom of your screen. Current run rate 11.8, required run rate 11.2. It's neck and neck at the moment. We need a couple of wickets here. Do the SM18 Cricket Academy to be back into this game. Is that a wicket? And yes, he's given that one. In fact, no, I think he's indicated that the height was more on that one. I thought that the umpire was lifting his finger there. 2 balls to go. Flighted delivery. That will be a wide ball. Suyog has looked good while releasing the ball. The release has been quite good. He's flighted the ball well. He's given it some air and the ball has gripped well. Goes for the big shot. It's high up in the air. That should be another 6 and it is. Is it? No, it isn't. You genuinely thought that it was going for another maximum, but it was caught by the same fielder who stopped the boundary. This is what pressure can do. And Suyog and the SM18 Cricket Academy have been instantly rewarded for creating that pressure. Fielder was shifted from mid off to long off. Suyog realizing that Sushil was going to go after him once again, and an easy catch for the fielder. Sushil departs for 30 of 20 deliveries, 54 for 1. There you have it, the first wicket lost. Final delivery of the over, and edge produced. There was a slip in place as well. Nilesh, the new batsman, in. 5 overs done. What an over! 3 runs and a wicket off it. After 5 overs, the score is 54 for 1. Akshay into the attack. Final over of the power play. The onus is on Shardul now. With that wicket, what that wicket has done is that it has brought the required run rate back up to 11.5. Medium pace Akshay. And there's a run out opportunity at the non striker's end. And what was he trying to do there was Akshay. My word, he was trying to use his football skills there. Let's have a look at it once again. An LBW appeal. Impact was clearly outside the off stump. Once again, Akshay bowling to Shardul. Keeper is up at the stumps now. Slow delivery goes for the big shot. He's hit that one on the onside. Couple of fielders on the leg side there on the boundary line protecting. Three balls left in the over. Just a single taken from Shardul on that occasion. Nilesh goes for the big shot. Does not connect that one as well as he would have liked to. He'll be happy with just a single. 4 runs off this over. It's been a good over so far as the economy is concerned. Required run rate inching towards the 12 mark for the first time in this innings. 2 balls left in the power play. Slower delivery goes for the big shot, looking to slog that one. Not getting anything on that occasion. Shardul 17 off 14. Pressure is on the batsman now after that wicket. Big wicket in the previous over. Short delivery goes for the big shot. He's caught that one well. That is a boundary. What a way to end the power play for the Royal Challengers. Short ball and pulled well, although he did not have a helmet. Went away with the pull shot without any fear. Good shot by Shardul. He moves to 21 of 15 now. Power play done. Royal Challengers 62 for the loss of 1. Suyok to continue with the ball. Spinner has had some good success with the bat and now with the ball as well, picking up that crucial wicket. Still has 3 overs to bowl, so he'll be looking to get more wickets here. Slip in place as well for Shardul. Looks to go for the big shot. Does not connect that one well. This is good bowling by Suyog. Here he is bowling to Shardul once again. Flight on that occasion. Looks to go for the big shot. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. There's a huge gap on that onside. And once the ball travels through the outfield, there's no stopping the ball. Brilliant slog shot. Hits that one towards the boundary. This is good batting, isn't it? Shardul is looking confident. They need some support from the other end now as well. This is the period where you want to keep on scoring despite the restrictions being off. No single taken, so a dot delivery. With every dot ball, pressure rises. 5 runs off this over so far, 2 balls to go. Looks to go for the sweep. Not given as a wide by the umpire. Umpire says it brushed the pads. Quad run rate for the first time at 12 runs and over. Flighted delivery once again, and he's bowled him. What a way to pick up his second wicket. He's got both the openers back in the shed now. Has Suyog. Beautiful bowling, flighting that one up in the air. And his loopy off spinners have worked once again in his favour. Second wicket for the left arm spinner. Not much of a celebration from him because he knows that he wants to get more wickets today. 2 for 8 in his 2 overs. He's completely turning the game on its head in favour of the SM18 Cricket Academy. 7 overs done. The Royal Challengers are 67 for 2. Boundary of the first ball of Akshay's second over. Well, they need many more of those, this time from the bat of Nilesh. This was the wicket of the last ball of the previous over. Akshay bowling to Nilesh once again. Slight change in the field from Akshay. Short delivery hits that one on the onside. This is good batting. Will just be a single though. It's good bowling. Lifted that one. A direct hit. And I think he's gone there. Direct hit from the fielder. And no hesitation that that was out. Good fielding and a good throw. The way he picked up and threw the ball looked like he was throwing a grenade there, but good accuracy as well. This was the previous ball. Boundary that went off the first ball. But third wicket falls for the Royal Challengers. And Just like the previous game, after the first wicket, wickets are tumbling in this run chase as well. There you go, that's the run out. Shashank playing his first ball, going for the run. It was suicidal. And yes, that is out. Umpire had no hesitation to give that one out. Nilesh back on strike, and the new batsman will be at the non striker's end here. There you go, Dheeraj is the new man in at the non striker's end. Picks up a single, does Nilesh. Two balls left in the over, required run rate 12.4. That's what wicket does. Wickets increases the required run rate to another level, isn't it? Slower delivery, it's up in the air. That should be a wicket. It is a wicket. Beautifully disguised slower ball by Akshay. Fourth wicket falls for the Royal Challengers. Dheeraj goes for a golden duck as well, just like his partner before. And the SM18 Cricket Academy are making this run chase look like a mountain now. Slower delivery, so beautifully disguised, and another catch, another fielding effort for jersey number 13 there. Four wickets down in a span of just 3 overs. It's a super bowling by the bowlers. Akshay picking up his first wicket. Suyog having 2 wickets and one run out. Wickets are falling like a pack of cards here. Kishore is the new man in. Last two batsmen have gone out for golden ducks. Well, Kishore will want to get off the mark for starters here. Here comes Akshay to bowl his final delivery of his second over. Slower delivery, it hits the pads. It's missing the leg stump clearly. He will take 2 runs, and it can be more than 2 runs as well. In fact, they'll settle for the 2 leg byes. At the end of 8 overs, it's 75 for 4. Once again, Suyog. He's been smashed for a six of the first ball and now for a boundary of the fourth ball. Good batting this by Nilesh. He's keeping them in the hunt. 10 runs off the first four balls. This is a poor delivery. It's a full toss. You can't be expecting your bowler, your batsman, in fact, to miss out on a full toss like that. 10 runs off the first four balls. Two balls to go in this over from Suyog. He's got two slips in place. In fact, one slip and one gully in place. Fielder came towards the second slip position as if he was standing there. Goes for the big shot. He's missed that one. Slip fielder has missed that one as well. My word. Get 2 runs on that one. Nilesh will keep strike. In fact, it's just a single. They'll stick with the single. That single will be of buys. Final delivery of Suyog's third. Is there a wicket written on this delivery? Kishore is the batsman on strike. Well bowled and well played as well. Picks up a single. 9 overs done. It's 87 for 4. Vaibhav is the new bowler in. Bowling his first over. Goes for the big shot. Sweeps that one. And I think Kishore has got a boundary of that one. Good fielding there, but I think it's a boundary. No, the umpire has not given any signal, so it will be just 2 runs. 4 runs of the first three balls. And bowled him. Very unlucky there, Kishore. Hits that one onto the leg stump. One of the unfortunate ways to get out. The ball stayed low as well, and Vaibhav has his first wicket. Fifth wicket falls for the Royal Challengers. Kishore dismissed for just 4 runs. Required run rate now more than 13 runs and over. It's 91 for 5. Going for the switch hit. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Vicky goes middle stump out of the ground. 107 for 7 now. Second wicket for, in fact, the third wicket for Vaibhav. 3 for 8 in his 9 deliveries that he's bowled. So out of the 9 deliveries, 3 have been wicket taking deliveries for him. Required run rate at 14 runs and over. Current run rate, they're not reaching anywhere. Nilesh needs to get maximum of the strike. Well, is that a wicket? I think there was some bat involved there. Final delivery of the second over for Vaibhav now. The off spinner has bowled well. Set that one up in the air. Has Rohit, the new batsman, as he gets off the mark. Keep strike. In fact, Nilesh will be on strike. One final ball to go for Vaibhav. Goes for the big shot, slogs it, and it almost hits the umpire who's on the ground. The umpire is on the ground, and I think it is just a single with which Nilesh will keep the strike for the next over. 12 overs done. 109 for 7. It's gone for the big shot. It's up in the air, and it's gone for a boundary. Good batting this from Rohit. Looks to go for the slog shot. It's high up in the air. And he's connected that one well. One bounce just towards the left of that long on fielder. The ball goes towards the boundary. Looks to go for another big shot. One bounce towards the fielder at deep square leg. 12.2 overs done. It's 114 for 7. Good delivery this. Will be called a wide. Look at the spin he got on that one. Turned from outside the off stump towards the end of leg stump. Amar is the bowler bowling his first over. He batted brilliantly today, Amar, the opening batsman. Direct hit, and this should be out. In fact, it's not a direct hit. It should be runs off overthrows as well. 2 runs taken. Rohit will keep strike. 3 of 3 for Rohit. Looks like he's going to go after the bowling here for sure. He's going after the bowling. It's towards the fielder at a deep mid wicket. Required run rate touching 15 now. Still anything possible. It's that one up in the air. One bounce towards the fielder at long on. End of the over. A successful one, it must be said. In fact, not a successful one. It was the previous over. 10 runs off it. Good one for 119 for 7. Looks to go for the big shot, and that's a wicket. Fourth wicket for Vaibhav. He's bowled superbly, isn't it? He's absolutely been on fire today. As Vaibhav, the moment he's picked up the ball, he's just gone for the wickets and he's picked up wickets. 4 for 10 for Vaibhav. 2 wickets left in the innings. Still 106 runs required to win this game in less than 7 overs. New batsman in Sheel Sagar. Vaibhav is aiming for that fifer, which he should be getting. Beautiful ball. Looping off spinner from Vaibhav. He's deceived the batsman completely today. Worked across well by Sheel Sagar. Should just be a single. Rohit will be on strike now. Vaibhav's got a smile on his face. After bowling so well, quicker delivery this time around will be a single from Rohit towards long on. Should be given a wide and is rightfully given as a wide by the umpire. Beautifully bowled. I think it's flicked the pads as well on the way after hitting the bat. That's why the pace on the ball has been reduced slightly. Will be 2 runs for Sheel Sagar. Final delivery of the over. And it has just missed the off stump. That's why Webber was a bit disappointed. Amar into bowling once again. He's into his second over. He'll be looking to wrap things up quite soon. Webber is at slips. Another dot ball Four balls done. A couple of deliveries left in the over. Shield Sagar on strike. Good delivery once again. The ball is turning square here for Amar, and I think it's been given a no ball by the umpire as well. Don't know what the no ball is for. I think the wicketkeeper has taken the ball in front of the stumps, and that's why the no ball has been given. Goes for the big shot. It's up in the air. It's a free hit. Two balls to go in the over. It's been caught at long on, but it was a free hit. Once again, it's up in the air. Is this taken? No, it's gone for a six. What a shot this from Rohit. Beautifully played from Rohit. First six of the innings for the right-hander. It was on the middle stump. Just logged that one beautifully. What a shot this. End of over number 15. It's 133 for 8. Final over for Vaibhav. He'll be looking to get its fifer here. Rohit on strike. Flighted delivery. Is that a wicket? Too high. Four deliveries left in Vaibhav's spell. 4 for 16 for Vaibhav. Quicker delivery this time. It's up in the air. Won't be caught. Will just be a single here. They're taking some time to get these two wickets. Once again played quite well on the onside by Shield Sagar. Two deliveries left in Vaibhav's spell. He's still aiming to get that five for flighted delivery. It's up in the air. This should be the five for one bounce towards the fielder at long gone. Still no luck. Final delivery. Will he be able to get those? 4 runs conceded only. What a spell it has been. 4 for 19. To bowl his final over. Shield Sagar on strike. 88 required in the last 25 balls left. Plays that one well, and he'll end up just getting 4 wickets. So 4 for 20 for Vaibhav in his quota of 4 overs. Brilliantly bowled spell. After 16, it's 138 for 8. Looks to go for the inside out drive. Suraj is the new bowler in. Another spinning option. He's got a slip in place as well. Left arm spinner with the slip in place. 87 required of 23. Flighted delivery, looks to go for the big shot. He's hit that one on the onside for a boundary. Good shot this from Sheel Sagar. They're not giving away their wicket as easily as the SM18 Cricket Academy were hoping for. Powerful shot drilled on the onside for a boundary. 83 required in the last 22 balls. That seems to be an impossible task from here on, but they're giving it a fight, Rohit and Sheel Sagar. They're bringing a statement in front of their teammates and, of course, the SM18 Cricket Academy as well. Even the lower order can bat. Good delivery. Really good delivery from Suraj. Flipped on the onside. Will just be another single. So they're taking some time to take these last two wickets. Goes for the big shot. It's up in the air. Big shot from Rohit. And it's gone for a maximum. Some lusty blows in the end from the two batsmen. Rohit this time getting his second six. Just smashing the ball. Slugging it really well and just past the fielder at deep mid wicket. 76 required in 19 deliveries left. Suraj has gone for a boundary and a six in his first over. Beautifully bowled. A good way to end the over. End of the 17th, it's 149 for 8. Time for some more spin. Still 75 runs required. 17 deliveries left. Good delivery this. Aslam is the bowler. Delivery once again. Late cuts that towards point for another single. Rohit and Sheel Sagar have stitched a good partnership. The partnership is worth 30 runs now. 150 is up. For the Royal Challengers. Beautifully bowled once again from Aslam. He's not taking much of a run up. He's just directly delivering it from where the umpire is standing. Wants to get done with this game pretty quickly. 74 required of 14 balls. Coming around the wicket now. Looks to go for the big shot. Sheel Sagar. He's hit that one in the gap, has he? No, he hasn't. The fielder will cut it off for just a single. Final delivery of the over. Coming in around the wicket once again. Another single to finish off the 18th over. It's 153 for 8. Looks to hit that one on the onside. Will just be a single. Suraj into his second over. It will be his last over of the match. 71 needed of 11. It's been a long, long time that these two have been batting. Since the last 6 overs, what they've been batting. Goes for the big shot. Spinning away from the right-hander. 71 needed in the next 10 balls. Looks to go for the big shot. It's up in the air. And that will be a boundary. This is super batting. Sheel Sagar is ensuring that they don't go home faltered. Some confidence will be taken through this knock in the next match as well from the Royal Challengers. Maybe a promotion is coming for Sheel Sagar or for Rohit. It's up in the air this time. This should be out. Yes, it is. Suraj gets his first wicket. And the wicket of Sheel Sagar, which was expected or which was being hoped for since such a long time, has finally fallen. Looks to slog that one. Hits it up in the air and a easy catch at long off for jersey number 1. It's been Aslam, I think it is. He's fielded brilliantly in that position today. 67 needed of 8 balls now. Anil is the new batsman and will be the last batsman in for the Royal Challengers. Well, that should be out. Yes, it is. The faintest of inside edges on that one. And Suraj gets his second wicket. He will be on a hat trick the next time he comes on to bowl. Back to back wickets for Suraj. And that's the end of the match. Match number 4 goes to the SM18 Cricket Academy as they've won this game by 66 runs. Comprehensive victory. They batted so well. And that is the match here. Big victory for the SM18 Cricket Academy. These are some of the highlights, and post the highlights, we will see you for the next game tomorrow. 2 exciting games coming up tomorrow as well. These are the highlights. They never looked like they were in control of the game, were the Royal Challengers, except the two openers. The two openers tried their heart out in the first 3 overs, tried to smash the bowlers. Both the Saurabhs went for some runs in their first overs with the new ball, but then this was certainly the biggest six of the match or even of the day. Slow ball attempted by Saurabh went wayward and the 4 was taken on this occasion. But then wickets kept on tumbling. Once the first wicket fell, wickets kept on tumbling for the Royal Challengers, and that is how they completely lost track of the game. Some good shots in the power play. As I mentioned, the power play was completely utilized by the Royal Challengers, but ever since the first wicket fell, this wicket fell, it looked like the job was done for the Royal Challengers. They never looked like they were in the hunt. Nilesh tried to hit a couple of good shots. That was the edge at slips, almost carrying to the slip fielder as well. Then Akshay came into the attack, picked up that wicket.